Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're going to have a little fun with Emma Frost. Now, a long time ago, guys, whenever she got this uniform, I was pretty disappointed because it really wasn't much stronger than the Black Queen uniform. In Shadowland, it made a difference, but in World Boss, pretty much about the same. Maybe you gain a stage in World Boss. Maybe 2 stages if you're really lucky. Not much of an improvement at all. Big time disappointment. But I can't deny how beautiful she is. So beautiful. If Netmarble would have put as much effort into her power level as to her aesthetics, this girl would be over the top. She would be over the top, ridiculous like she should be, because she is a Phoenix 5 character. But it is what it is. That's neither here nor there. Let's jump into the build and let's talk about today's video, guys. So she has 27,000 energy attack. She has 128 attack speed, 49% crit rate, 156 critical damage, which is pretty low, and she has 49% ignore defense. She also has max skill cooldown. There's nothing really special about my build at all, guys. I mean, her first and last gear are 25, her second and third are at 20. She has all 5-star Urus, and 2 slots are not even amplified. I mean, I was so disappointed with the girl, I just really stopped giving her love. But I'm actually thinking about bumping her up in the future just to see what she can really do. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Her skills. Now, Emma's got a great kit, man. She really does. She's got a great kit. You know, she's got the 40% increase to fire damage. And we're just talking about this uniform here. The increase in mine resistance is nice. You got this third skill, which is awesome. 30% increase of energy attack. Plus you get the super armor. Plus you get the decrease all damage received by 85%, which is making her a tank, giving her a damage bump, and giving her to immunity to guard break, unless it's the purple attacks that have penetration in the world bosses. You got the short channeling skill here on the 4, and then the 5th skill has the 100% fire resistance down. Now, I actually tried doing runs with her using Sunbird, who offers fire resistance down, and World Boss, but guys, her stacks up to 100% and starts off at 6%. I tried using him. It did not help at all. In fact, the damage actually decreased a little bit. So I just didn't use any fire resistance down strikers. All defense down is where it's at. It's the meta. It is by far way more powerful than any mine resistance down, than any fire elemental resistance down. It's just far more powerful. So that's the route we're going to go with. You got the ignore guaranteed dodge. The leadership, yeah, who cares? And the thing about Emma that really irks a lot of people, including myself, is her power level is okay. It could be a bit stronger, that's for sure. But her 5th skill, you know, the mind control in the 5th skill takes a bit of time. You know, it takes a bit of time to engage. It comes towards the end of the skill, which really sucks. And in your rotation, what you're doing is you're hitting the 3, and then you're going 5, cancel 4. And then you're putting a damage proc on that 4 and getting all that residual damage from the 5 and the 3 because her summons are shooting fire out of her as well. And it just, because the mind control comes at the end of the skill, well, your world boss could go into an iframe and get away from you. And it really sucks, man. It really sucks. It really hurts her. So, yeah. But I'll show you guys something that's a little interesting and show you how to play her. If you don't have any mind control strikers, I'll show you guys how to play her. It's not going to be optimal, but you can definitely get it done the way that I'll show you. She has a stage 6 Power Ranger Hawk set. I used to have a fully awakened set on this girl because I really love Emma, but honestly, there were at the time that I changed all these, I was into ABX and I was trying for those high scores, so I took a lot of those ISO 8s off, put them on another character. Now I'm kind of regretting it because I don't care about ABX anymore. In fact, half the time I don't even play it. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Sorry to admit that, but it's the truth. And then she has a fire damage with 180% damage proc. Used to have a CTP of energy on her, which is better, by the way. If you have a double fire damage with a damage proc, that would be immaculate. That would be awesome. But CTP of energy is definitely the way to go because all of her damage comes on one attack. And I really think just having a damage proc is better, but CTP of Judgment, CTP of Rage is going to be better on her. I think that's a given, guys. But yeah, it's going to be better. And then her uniform is just at normal. I never ranked this thing up because getting her bios, you got to pay crystals for. And when I saw the power level of this uniform, I was like, nope, nope, nope. I'm not supporting this crap, and I'm not going to, spend more crystals on a uniform just because I love the character. It's all flash and no substance, guys. Now, that's not to say that Emma isn't strong. She is a strong character, for sure. She is. In the Crystal Wall, look, Mystique, number 1. I honestly think Blue Dragon's number 2, especially if she has her Awaken skill. I think that Sabretooth with his uniform is probably number 3, and I'd put Emma at number 4. You could make an argument for Emma and Sabretooth because Sabretooth is a physical dealing character, but if you put him up with Voodoo's leadership or White Fox leader, he's going to have 100% all defense down, so he can do a lot of different world bosses because of that. So, yeah. So, guys, let's get in the action and let's rock and roll. Alright guys, so in this run, I'm going to show you guys how maybe you might want to play her if you don't have any mind control strikers, or even in Shadowland how you might want to play her. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with the 3, get all our buffs, and then I'm going to go straight into the 4 and put the damage proc on the 4. I'm going to wait till there's 2 seconds left on the 4th skill, then I'm going to hit the 5. Let the 5 play out, let that mind control engage, and then hit the 3, let the summons come out, and then go back into the 4. And then I hit the 2 sometimes, go in an iframe, and when there's 2 seconds left on the 4 skill, I'll go back in the 5. And I do that over and over, and you won't be able to mind control the entire time. Her mind control is only for 4 seconds, but this works out to where you can keep Ebony locked down somewhat. Now, this is not an optimal rotation, guys. It's not optimal at all because you're not getting the 100% mind resistance down only lasts for 5 seconds from that 5th skill. So you're not going to be getting all of that on your damage proc on your 4th skill. But it is a way to control Ebony, and in Shadowland it really works really, really well in Shadowland. Pretty awesome. Let's run around here, run around. But you guys see the team that I'm running with, and for me this is pretty much the best team I could come up with. We got Ghost Panther because he's going to be offering an extra 80% fire damage, 30% from his leadership, 50% from his tier 2 passive. He's also going to be offering 15% critical rate, which is going to really help Emma. And he's going to be offering 45% damage to supervillains. He's a much better leadership than Satana, who just offers 70% fire damage. He's offering 80% fire damage altogether, and 45% damage to supervillains, and 15% crit rate. Much better leadership, plus my Valkyrie has a CTP of Insight on her, so she's going to be offering, that CTP of Insight is going to be offering an extra 20% damage out to universal types on top of the 45% damage out to supervillains from Valkyrie. So it's a pretty massive team, so we're going to go ahead and pause it here, guys. So you guys can see we got down to the 11th bar doing this rotation. And again, this is not an optimal rotation. This is for those of you that don't have a mind control of any sword striker, or if you're just playing her in Shadowland, maybe this is a way you try to play her in Shadowland. So let's move on to the next run. So in this run, we're going to be doing stage 60 again. Same team, same everything, guys. Only now we're going to use the optimal rotation. But what's going to happen now is Ebony's going to be able to iframe more often because we're not mind controlling him. We're only mind controlling him when we're doing our actual rotation all together instead of altering between the 4 and the 5th skill. You can and then in this way you guys can see the damage difference in doing the 2 different rotations. Plus you get an idea of how strong she is with this build against Ebony as well, with no strikers at all. And the thing about Emma is she really should have better mind control. That mind control should happen at the very beginning of the 5th skill. I could deal with the power level of her if that was if her mind control started at the beginning of the skill. It'd be so much better. But because it doesn't, freaking Ebs, he can iframe all the time, cancel your skills, and it really blows donkey butt. It's extremely aggravating, very annoying to players sometimes. There, I couldn't even use my 5th skill because he was too far away. I had to go straight into my 4, which really sucks. Sometimes that happens too. In And this uniform has, I think it's easy to play, but it has a very, very tight rotation, especially when you're doing all defense down. It has a very tight rotation. Pretty difficult to do, actually. But we got, 37 seconds left before the 2 minutes is up. And we're definitely, I think we're going to be able to beat that other rotation pretty easy, actually, guys. Let's see, look at this. Now, right now, I can't do anything. I mean, yeah, he canceled the force skill there. He went an iframe. And this is the thing that hurts you about this rotation. Now, when you're running with mind control strikers, hey, man, this is what you should do. You want to do the optimal. You want to have your fist skill and your force skill all together to get that fire resistance down, to get all the extra hits from the fist skill, that residual damage from this fist skill. You'll do so much better. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pause it again, guys. So you guys can see that, I mean, it was better, but because Ebony was iframing all the freaking time, the damage was almost virtually the same. So yeah, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. So definitely something to think about if you don't have any mind control strikers. So let's go into another run. Okay guys, so we're going to attempt to stage 99. We're going to go out. We're going to use the Captain America Weapon Hex combo. We're going to be using Star-Lord to decrease the cooldown of co-op skill. We're going to use Rachel for her mind control and Apocalypse for his mind control. Now, and all you guys got to do if you're using any striker setup is run up to Ebony, make sure he goes up in the corner, run up to him, hit your co-op skill, cancel immediately into the 3, let the summons come out, cancel into the 5-4. And yeah, we did only half a bar, guys. Half a bar. Now, granted, to be fair to Emma, she's only got 180% damage proc. It isn't like she has a CTP on her. It isn't like she has a mythic uniform. She just has a normal rank uniform. It isn't like she has all amplified slots and jacked up 6-star Odin's Blessing Urus. It isn't like she has a fully awakened Isoate set. There's a lot of things I could do to make her stronger. In fact, I feel pretty confident that she could do stage 99 if I really wanted to go all out, put a lot into her. I think it's possible. I really do. I think it's possible. I mean, but with this build, no. It's not going to happen. We are way behind on our damage. There is no way that she's going to do stage 99, guys. No way. And I tried doing this without Apocalypse because, man, his animations take up the whole damn screen. You can't see what the hell's going on, but you need his mind control. The fact that Emma's mind control only comes at the end of her fist skill, and the fact that Rachel's mind control only lasts for 5 seconds, Ebony will iframe, guys. He will get out of there, and he will cancel your skills, and you're going to lose a hell of a lot of damage. So having Apocalypse in there really makes the difference. Even though he's taking up all the screen with his bullcrap animations. I mean, I love his animations, but it really sucks when you're trying to play and concentrate on what you're doing. I'm actually playing this by feel. The way that I'm timing things, I'm playing it by feel. I'm kind of guessing whenever her summons are out because I can't see her summons half the time. So we're going to go ahead and pause it, guys. And you can see, guys, we got midway through the 12th bar in 2 minutes. There's no way, guys. No way in hell. We need to be down to probably the end of the 11th bar, 10.5th bar, something like that if we were able to do 99. But it's still pretty impressive considering the build. I mean, I got to give it to her. It's still pretty impressive. So let's go into a stage where she's actually comfortable. So now we're doing a stage 90, guys. And same striker, same everything. This is pretty much where she is comfortable. This is pretty much where, with this build, she can do it. And I was pretty surprised. I was actually, on the live stream, I did, some of the commenters were saying, hey, man, why don't you try Emma against Ebony? And I was like, man, she ain't going to do that good. And lo and behold, she could do stage 90, which is pretty cool, Considering this build, honestly, it's not too bad at all. It's not, I mean, it really shows you guys how broken the all defense down is. It really does show you how broken. By the way, this is, 30 stages higher. And it seems like that's how much the all defense down is helping a lot of characters. We've done quite a few tests, and it really seems like it helps characters by a good, 30 to 40 stages, depending on the character and depending on their power level. But yeah, it's pretty insane how many more stages you can do because of it. But it does do my heart good to see Emma do stage 90. I really wish it was 99, and I'm almost tempted to go all out, put a ton of resources in her, jack her up. But the problem is, I'm in a state in the game where I don't want to spend any money, guys. I really don't want to spend money or spend too much money. And the only way to, get her uniform is spend crystals or just buy one of those, mythic uniform tickets. That's $50 in my currency. And I'd be happy to do that, but not right now. The way things are in the game, I want to see what this next update is going to bring us. I want to see what it's going to bring us before I go doing things like that. But Emma does deserve it. It's just, I don't know. I think I'm also getting to the point where I hope she just gets another uniform in the future. But Netmar will probably screw her like they screwed her the last time, They'll probably, jerk her around, It just, I don't know. It really does suck, man, because she's like one of my favorite characters in Marvel, I love her to death, She's sexy, she's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's powerful. She's just a wonderful character. And she's a very controversial character because you never know what direction she's going to go. Sometimes she's a good guy, sometimes she's a bad guy. She's just one of those characters that's just kind of all over the place. And we love her for it, So, yeah. But I am impressed that she can do this. I am impressed. It's I did have 140% damage proc, and I did, since I had so many obelisks, I went ahead and, tried to get a different, better obelisk for her. And, having 38% fire damage on the obelisk and having 180% damage proc, that's a pretty good obelisk. I wish I'd got some critical damage on that thing, but yeah, it's still a pretty damn good obelisk. I'm pretty happy with that. So we're down to 7 bars, guys. Well, actually now we're down to 6 bars, and we got 2 minutes left. So she can definitely do this. There's no doubt in my mind that she can hammer this out. And it does my heart good. It actually makes me pretty happy. I'm actually probably going to be playing her a little bit more often, at least against Ebony for sure. If you guys would like to see what she can do against Cole, and or maybe even Apocalypse with this all defense down crap, what she can do, I'll try to queue it up, see what we can do with her. But yeah, I'm not too bad, It sucks that it took, all this all defense down for her to be able to do this kind of stuff. And by the way, guys, I just want to throw out something. It's not easy to play with Emma doing this. You got to have some very fast fingers to cancel that co-op into that 3, wait for the summons to come out, and then 5-4. It's not easy to time because you got to be super quick between the co-op and the 3, but then you got to wait for the summons to come out from the 3, then cancel on the 5 into the 4. It's not an easy thing to do, so yeah, it does kind of suck, but it is nice seeing her do this. So I think we can do one more all defense down, and I think then we're gonna have to pause it because I don't want to clear this, guys. I'm sorry, I hate it with doing these videos where I can't clear these world bosses, but I need them combat books. So we're gonna go ahead and pause it. So we got 39 seconds left. We got a little over a bar, bar and 30%, whatever, almost a bar and a half, and yeah, and we got 19 seconds left on the co-op skill. So by the time we get to use our all defense down again, we're going to have 20 seconds left. We'll do our all defense down, all that crap. Then it's going to be about 15 seconds left of the fight, and she'll finish it. So like I said, guys, stage 90 is pretty much where she's at on my account. But if she was built up a lot better, if she had a CTP of Judgment, a Rage, maybe an Energy, but I doubt it, Mythic Uniform, all decked up, the works, maybe she could do stage 99. So guys, let me know what you think about Emma Frost, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.